this is Amy, and this is Long Briar Cottage. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Welcome tonight, today, Thursday night. This is my normal live, y'all. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you guys watching me and hanging out with me tonight. My name is Amy. We are going to do a little bunny tonight. I'm going to do a little bunny butt. So say hello when you get on. I'd love to know you're here. If it's if the red live is not on, make sure to put hashtag replay. Let me know you're here so I can say hi. And like I said, I appreciate you watching. And we're going to get crafty tonight. Hello, Miss Wendy. Hello, everybody starting to roll in. Hello, hello. We are going to, oh, I got to fix one thing, y'all. Sorry. I got to fix it or it'll be slow. There we go. There we go. Sorry. I had to fix something on the phone. But thank you guys for coming in and welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, I'm going to do a bunny. I did a little bit of prep work. Sorry guys, I don't know why it stopped. Sorry, I apologize. Thank you, Miss Wendy, for watering the flowers. Sorry guys, the phone went a little wonky there for a second. Yes, watering the flowers. Here at Long Briar Cottage, watering the flower means S-H-A-R-E. Here, as part of my page, you are all part of my crafter's garden. In order to make the garden grow, you have to water the flowers. So watering the flowers just means S-H-A-R-E. Let people know that, come check out my page and see, let them know that you like what I'm doing. That's all that means. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. I do appreciate it. I feel like that thing got, the light went crazy. There it goes. Felt like it got dark. Sorry. A little phone trouble there. Hello, Miss Rosario. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, my friend. Y'all, I did a little prep work. Okay. This is one of those eggs from Dollar Tree. I'm actually going to use this side tonight, but I did want to go ahead and I'm going to paint this because it's going to be the back, but I want to go ahead and paint it. So I went ahead and sanded it real good to get all the stuff off, and we're gonna paint it. And what I'm gonna do, because this stuff, these things that you get from Dollar Tree, they're paper, so they're kind of funny. So what I'm gonna do for this one is I'm gonna actually Mod Podge. I'm going to put some Mod Podge on it first before I paint it. Just to make sure that the paint sticks to it really well. Because I'm not going to use, I was just going to use regular acrylic paint. I'm not going to use the chalk paint on it. And I think this will make it stick better. And like I said, this is just going to be the back. So it's not my pretty side is going to be the other side. So nobody's going to see this, but I do want it covered and not just have the Easter stuff on this side. Hello, Miss Darlene. Hello, hello, my friend. Y'all, I'm excited. I'm going to get to see some of you coming up next month, and I am so excited about that. So excited. Okay. So, like I said, I just took, get my heat gun here. I just put some Mod Podge on it. Oh, my comments are... Y'all, my comments may not be rolling, so the phone kind of had an issue getting started, so I apologize. Yeah, I put the Mod Podge on it. Now we're just heating it up, drying it. How has everybody's week been? Have you guys had a fantastic week? I hope so. I am glad it's Thursday, y'all. I know that I live here in East Tennessee, and I know that the weekend it is going to be rainy here. So that is not going to be any fun here. But hopefully, I'd like to try to get some indoor projects done. But who knows? Yeah, I always have good intentions to get those done. And then I get up and I don't want to get out of the recliner. I want to relax and enjoy my Saturday. So, y'all, my comments have quit running. So, I apologize, y'all. Looks like I'm going to be, maybe blind tonight to it. Oh, nope, there they go. There they start running again. Hello, Miss Elizabeth. Hello, my friend. Okay, y'all, tonight we are going to make a bunny. Well, sort of a bunny, okay? We're going to use this egg. Y'all, this is just the back that I'm just trying to get covered up. We're going to use the front, but I am trying to just get a coat. I just feel like it looks finished if you get a coat. Get the back covered up. Because the problem with, I sanded the stuff off, but it still left, it's not smooth. So from what I'm going to do, I wanted it to be smooth. So for this, we're just doing the So we're just getting the back, getting the coat on it to get it covered up. But making people, you're crafting with me, but making my people family with a free. Okay. Well, I appreciate you, Miss Elizabeth. Thank you. Before I got started, I was watching our friend Anna that she's with a creative home. She was on earlier. She was helping out another crafter and going on her page, and I was watching her. And then I was sitting here and I thought, well, I need to do something. So I started I was sitting here working on a quilt piece. Y'all, here's my problem with crafting, okay? I feel like sometimes that I don't come up here and just do stuff because I feel like, well, I need to be on, I want to be on with you guys. And I thought, no, I'm not going to make that because I'll wait and make it with them. Well, y'all know what happens. And then the season gets away and whatever I wanted to make, I didn't get to make. So I've got to get better. Got to get better. Who knew? I'm glad I started saying that I sanded this ahead of time because so this would have been a pain. And I know this is the back, but just trying to cover up all that, sanded off that glitter and that ugly. Okay. that's the one side. Like I said, it's still not perfect, but again, I just wanted the back. This is the side we're actually going to use. This is the side we're going to use because it's smooth. Because what I'm going to do is we're going to paint this, and I'm going to use one of my stencils, and we're going to make it plaid. There's Miss Anna. Hello, Anna. I was just talking about you. She was helping out a friend on one of her on her page tonight, so I was watching her earlier. But we are going to use the Magnolia stencils, and we're going to put some plaid on this. And I've got some bunny feet. Those look from Dollar Tree, and I got a little round. We're going to make a cute little bunny butt. All this stuff. I should have used, I'm out of chalk paint, the white, and so we're having to use acrylic, and y'all know it goes on a little thinner. It just doesn't go on as thick. So your ears were burning. You can't think of anything. Elizabeth, listen, I do that too, because I think, oh, I want to make that. And then I think, and then I forget about it. And, you know, then it comes time. Then I have to sit here and go, what am I going to make? I don't know. What I've started doing, though, is when I find stuff like on Pinterest, I've started taking, like printing the picture and printing it off and putting the stuff together so that I kind of have an idea of what, you know, what I'm going to do. Yeah. Miss Anna, we were talking about you helping out over there on the other page tonight, that you were live on somebody else's page, being a good friend. Seems like there's a lot going on tonight. I saw Mikey with the Crafty Guys Co. I think he's having an auction. So there's a lot going on tonight. So I appreciate y'all being here. I do appreciate it. And the comments are kind of, well, some of it's stuck. Like I can't see who's on. I don't see y'all until you make a comment, but I don't know how many's on here. You know what? It doesn't matter. You're here. I'm here. That's all that matters. Well, I'm just, you know, hopefully we're gonna learn. Maybe you'll learn something new. Maybe I'll learn something new. Y'all teach me stuff all the time. Because I love it. Because when I get crafter's block, you guys just step in and help me out, come up with a solution to the problem. And I love it. I love it. Okay. So what has been happening? What have you guys got going on? I know everybody at my work is starting to, spring break for the kids here is coming up, and kind of the next couple of weeks. I feel like everybody, a lot of people are taking off from work, and you see six eyes. And we are going someplace at the end of the month. We're going camping. But it's about that time of the year to start that. But we didn't have any plans for spring break. And it's early this year, y'all. We're getting, spring forward is this weekend, so don't forget. Just you got to set your clocks up an hour Saturday night. So don't forget that. Same thing. You can't see the comments. Oh, Anna, my breakfast casserole. Yes, y'all. I had a meeting this morning at work, and it's a bi-weekly meeting. And my boss likes for me to have breakfast brought in, you know, even if it's bagels or donuts or something. Well, every time I've done it, I mean, people, they just kind of pick at it, you know, they don't really eat anything, okay? Because most of them have breakfast or whatever. So I decided this morning, well, I decided the other night, last night, and I thought, well, I'm just going to make a breakfast casserole that goes in the crock pot, and then that way I can, and then we'll just bring it in, let it go cook overnight, and bring it into work. Everybody loved it. They really did. I was really excited that they all loved it. So, but it was really easy. So if you need a quick meal, and it's really good to do like at Christmas, like during the holidays, like if you got family over, because it makes a lot and it tastes really good. So, okay. Let's see, I think we got this one done. Miss Wendy, yeah, I don't know what it is with the comments. Y'all, since Facebook. Did its thing the other day. It's been a little wonky for everybody. Oh, you have it once every month for breakfast for dinner. Y'all, it was good. And it was so quick. I don't think my husband had ever had it, because he was like, do you just stick all that in there and cook it all night? And I was like, yep. It was just easy, and everybody at work, they did like it. They all really liked it. Okay, y'all. So let's get I've got our egg painted. Okay. I will, Miss Wendy. It's like I said, it was just one of those things I found on the internet. Like it just said slow cooker breakfast casserole or crock pot breakfast casserole. It was one of those. And now you can make it to where you add you can add stuff to it like peppers and onions and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I just did the normal with just the hash browns and sausage and cheese and the egg mixture. Is what I did. Miss Wendy, I had that happen the other day to me too, but what it would do is it would, once it finally clicked, then the name would change. So, and you might have to come back. I don't know. You might have to come back, go out, come back in. I don't know. You never know. With the Facebook is, you know, sometimes old Mark wants us to, you know, he don't want us to get used to things working right. He's got to change it. Make it with chunks of bread instead of hash browns. Okay. You made one with Miss Teresa. Hi, Miss Teresa. Camping. Yes. You know, I could do that too. That breakfast casserole for our craft weekend. I could make that. This is just, this round is it's a 5-inch round. I'm just painting, I'm painting my sides. Just painting. Sometimes I'm like, when I do these paint projects, I'm thinking, what did I get myself into? Who thinks that they can paint one of these things in a kind of amount of time? Okay, so now I got my round painted. Now I'm going to take my little bunny feet. And these little bunny feet came from, they came from Dollar Tree. In the little pack. So we are going to paint. I'm going to paint them, get them white. You know, they got the little indented, so I got to try to get in all those little cracks and crevices to get all these. Yeah, I think y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I think last year, I thought Hobby Lobby had some of these also. And I think that theirs were thicker. These ones from the Dollar Tree ones here, they're kind of thin. So just so you know, for what we're gonna do, these will be just fine. Okay, I'm getting. That one's gonna need these wood things, man, they eat up they soak up the paint, so so if you've got some chalk paint, the chalk paint works better to get it done in less coats. So you got to get all these little nooks and crannies. Even though we're gonna zhuzh these up a little bit, so I'm gonna end up covering some of this stuff. So I am. So Miss Teresa, how are you feeling, girl? Are you feeling any better? I know I thought you'd been to the doctor. I haven't. Apologize if I hadn't checked on you. Okay. Okay. Okay, now it's going to take another coat because these soaked up the paint. They soaked up the paint, so as you can see, it's not as bright white. Waiting to see if I promise 3 surgeons saying I need my shoulder replaced. Girl, you knew that. Is that what you told them? Said, tell me something I didn't know. So, I've been trying to tell y'all that. Girl. Well, I hope they get it fixed and to get you out of that pain, because I know that is not that. I know that's not got to be any fun. Okay. Looks better. Just needed another coat to brighten it up. It wasn't white enough. 2 years, girl. Girl, at 2 years, they need to pay you some pain and suffering. And I think they'd have been cheaper if they'd paid for your surgery after all your therapy and doctor's appointments. If they just fixed it in the first place, you wouldn't probably be in near as much pain. Okay, y'all. I think that's good. Okay. Get my okay, let's get my paint off of me. Let's get some of that paint so I don't get over me. Yeah. Bunny. We're going to do a little bunny tail. Can I say butt? Bunny butt. Okay, let's get some of this. Okay, get that done. So now we've got our feet. We've got our little tail. Now we've got our... Hello, Miss Angela. How are you? Okay, folks, what we're going to do now is I want to put plaid. And so what I'm going to do is use our Magnolia stencil to do the plaid. And the little one don't fit. So if I did the big one, it's going to fit and I'll have to do it in two pieces. Miss Angela, did you get your house sold? Have you done that yet, or are you still in the process of getting all that ready? Okay, so now we're going to take our stencil. And I'm only going to need part of this. This is stencil's not been used before. So I'm going to take my stencil. Y'all, this is the bigger one. Really hadn't planned on using the bigger one, but you know how that goes. I made one of those spiral pictures and just finished weeding it off. Oh goodness, girl. Weeding is the worst. It is the worst. Okay, so I'm going to take my fuzzer and I'm just going to go ahead and lay it over here because I've put fresh paint. So when you fuzz it like this, it takes a little bit of the sticky off so that it's not so, that hopefully it's not going to stick to the paint to where the paint will Okay, here we go. So we're going to get our, the color I'm going to use is chalk paste, and it's called Sugar Plum. It's a pink. All I had was the little one, so y'all, let's hope that I've got enough. We're going to put our, I'll put it over here a little. And this one, I thought it's kind of getting it out of the paste pack that I had gotten. And it's a little bit, I'm going to have to thin it out. Take put the distilled water in it. And I'm taking it because I want it, it's a little bit thick. So I'm just taking it here. Putting some water in it so I can get it. Okay, so now I'm just going to take it and just put some big sections of it on here to help me here. Okay, now I'm gonna get my big squeegee. Thank you, Miss Teresa. That color, it's called Sugar Plum, and that's by Magnolia. It was a little darker than what I wanted, but that's okay. I figured it'll be fine. If we may need to lighten it up, we can. Okay. Let me get the Okay, so here I'm gonna scrape that off. Here we go. Hopefully didn't. See if I can salvage it. It was too sticky. I didn't fuzz it enough. I told you I might do that. Oh, that makes me mad. Makes me mad. Yep, part of it stuck. Dang it. Let's see if we can y'all know what we're gonna do. We'll make a bow. There wasn't gonna be a bow, but guess what? There's now gonna be a bow right there. It needs a big bow. That's exactly right, Miss Anna. We're going to get one of Miss Anna's big bows. Put that down in the water. And you're going to get a little paint. Put some white on there. Y'all, it's all about, it's all about the recovery, okay? It's all about the recovery. Again, this is why I make mistakes, so you don't have to. We're going to put a bow right there. And nobody is going to be none the wiser. Okay? So just wait. Okay. So I got our plaid going. Hello, Miss Kimberly. How are you? I'll make sure this is dried real good. Oh, that turned out real good. That's cute. Okay, we're going to take our bunny and let me get my ink here, because we're going to distress this some. Let's see what colors we have. There's my brown. I got a couple of different inks here. I'm gonna, that one's not even open. Okay. Now these are color, I've had these forever. Color box, they're chalk. And I'm just gonna go around the edge a little bit. the only one I wanted. That's okay. Just kind of blend it. I'm just blending it in some. Okay, that's going to be on the bottom. So now I'm going to take my little bunny feet, because we're going to make our little bunny butt, okay? And I wanted to do these brown. So, hello, Miss Janet. Hello, 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 my friend. Okay, y'all, here is my thoughts. You know what happens here? I get thinking. My thought is, where's my pencil? There it is. Okay. My thought for these feet is I wanted to use some cut, and y'all, I may be doing more than I need to. I'm just tracing around. And then I'm going to cut the burlap out to make the little pads of his feet. I didn't want to just paint it. I was just trying to give it some texture. You know, some texture. So the goal is to put those. That's kind of cute. But I want it to well, I guess I'm using this one since I threw that one on the floor. I am going to put a little brown because you can see through. You can see through this. You can see through the white. So I was going to put a little tan. Okay. I know, y'all, the brown probably looks just fine. But I want to be extra. Okay, so now I'm going to take my glue gun. I got that. I got my. I've just dumped everything out. Okay. Now that looks cute. So now I'm just going to get some more of those. And I'm just tracing around the little bunny, the little pads with this burlap that I had. That's all I'm doing. just to give it some texture, y'all. These little bitty feet. So has everybody got all their, so when do we, let's see, Easter's at the end of the month. So, got to start working on spring stuff. A short one. And y'all, I haven't even, I did pull out some spring stuff, something like the like umbrella, like rain, and I guess it's because here in Tennessee we have had our fair share of rain lately, and I just feel like the I want to do something with like umbrellas and rain boots and that kind of thing. So got that little project. And of course, you know, it's on, you know, thinking about spring. I love the bees. So, you know, I got to start thinking about my bee projects. So here I'm going to take these and I'm going to glue these down. Now I grabbed this other, my glue gun, my other glue gun. I have a ton of these small glue sticks, and I was running low on the big ones, and I thought, you know what? Just grab your smaller glue gun out and use it to try to use up some of these small glue sticks. Okay. Now see. Now doesn't that look cute? Like I said, I put the burlap on the little pads of his feet. I like it. Hello, Miss Shelby. There's our friend, Miss Shelby. Y'all, we've got several of our crafter friends on here tonight. My friend Anna is with A Creative Home. Then this is our friend Shelby with Red Brick Home Crafts. So make sure that you know, make sure to go see them too. They do some really cute stuff too. And like I said, they appreciate, we all, as a crafting community, we're all, we all try to be here to support each other, and, you know, like I said, when, you know, let you know about all the, there's so many crafters out there that you can't keep up with them all anyway. So you guys, I'm sure, appreciate the help finding a new crafter, somebody that you've not seen before. That's how I found Shelby. Somebody told me about her. One of my friends said, you need to go check out Miss Shelby. Okay, so I'm just, like I said, I'm just putting a little bit of tan because this burlap, the white was showing through. So I'm just kind of putting some tan. Just so it keeps it from shining through. You know, it stinks getting old. I'm starting to have hot flashes, and I can feel it coming. Feel the hot. Miss Shelby, it was, I used a stencil. But yes, you could use, you could use scrapbook paper. That definitely Definitely would work. I didn't have scrapbook paper that, this egg's a pretty good size, so I didn't have any that was that tall. So I took my magnolia stencil that I have and used it to make the plaid. But yes, you can use, or you can, you know, if you guys, you can make your own plaid with laying the tape, doing the tape down. No joking, no fun. Okay, so yeah, we're almost through with our little feet. Okay, so let's cut. Like I said, the burlap, it probably would have been just fine painting, but I like the texture. Okay, let's get okay. On our last little footy here. I'm getting to the okay, one more, that big pad, and we'll be eat soy, you see, it helped more than anything else. It doesn't hurt. Okay, y'all, I guess I missed what's the soy for? I missed the comment because I had my head down, y'all. I missed the comment. Miss Robin, hey girl, what's the soy for? I missed that. Y'all, I've been busy. Y'all, you guys that are part of that other crafting group that we're in with Lizzie and Aaron, y'all, I've been busy. It's takes a lot to keep you good, to get you lady, keep you guys happy. For all you guys coming to town. Okay. Oh, hot flashes. Eat soy. The hot. I forgot. Y'all, they're happening at night, starting. I'm one of those people that normally, I sleep through the night kind of thing. And now it's starting to, it's starting to not, to kind of to keep me up. And do men have, I think men have menopause and hot flashes, because I know my husband is at night, he sweats. Okay, so all I'm doing is taking my little chalk ink here and going around the edges of my little feet. Y'all, you can use ink. I just had these little chalk pads. You can use ink, or, you can use paint. Get your Waverly out to, run around the, to do around the edges to distress it. I'm going to. Just gonna make sure that ink is dry. Okay, y'all. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's look. I got pink and white, so we'll see how his tail goes. Hello, Miss Ruth Ann. Hello, hello. Okay, y'all. So we're going to put part of our bunny together. But first off, I got one more stencil that I want to put on here. Okay. I have a little stencil and it says Snuggle Bunny. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put that on here, and then our bunny is going to go, the bunny butt is going down here. Okay. And that'll say Snuggle Bunny. And this is kind of hanging off his feet kind of hanging off. And then we're going to put okay. Making sure I got the thing. Sorting my sheets and come on. Edamame. Edamame sweet beans. Yes, I like edamame. I do like edamame. Okay, y'all, we're going to use our little Snuggle Bunny stencil and put that on here. And y'all remember, I'm going to have to cover up that thing with a bow. So I need to come down enough. Let's see how far I can come down with it. Okay. Just had to kind of see, make sure. Leave room for the big bow. Y'all, Miss Anna is the queen of the big bows. She is the queen of big bows. Y'all, I don't even have any. I didn't even bring you ribbon to make a bow. I wasn't going to make a bow. I was just going to put jute and beads on. So now I got to make a bow. Okay, y'all, we're fuzzing this one good so that I don't want it to stick to my. So I'll put that back down so I can see where it goes. And then we're going to do this. Stand up here so I can see. Okay. Now, I think should I put it in, do black for the letters or brown? I've got the brown for my feet on here. But should I do the lettering in brown or just do it in black? I'm thinking black. Just so it stands out. It's more of that charcoal color, so. black. Yeah, Messina, I'm going to use this glittering black. For some reason, I don't like the black chalk paste. Sometimes just doesn't do it. Mine doesn't work right for some reason. I think it's too thick or something. It just doesn't slide. It doesn't slide like it's supposed to. I apologize. My dogs are down there barking. Their daddy went outside. I heard him go out and they wanted to go too, so. Okay, so let's get this up through there. Okay, so I think, now this is more of kind of a it's like a charcoal black. It's called glittering black. Y'all, it says Snuggle Bunny. So now let's put our bunny feet, our bunny butt, put him together. So I'm going to put him down here. Let me get my glue stick. Have my glue stick ready. And I'm just going to put some. Okay. Then we're going to get our bunny feet on here. We're going to glue them on. And then y'all be thinking, I've got a pink or a white. I think the white. After looking at it, I think the pink, there's too much pink already. Okay, there's that one. Okay, so let's get our fuzzy, the fuzzy butt, the fun part. Oops. We got a little extra glue. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Here is our little, I gotta get some, oh, I gotta find some, I don't have any ribbon over here with me, so I'll have to do a bow. Here is, I'll hold it here so you don't see it. Here's our little Snuggle Bunny, y'all. Our little bunny and his little butt with our little egg, and he's got his little butt in the air. Y'all, I gotta fix this up here where we had a little boo-boo. The stencil come off, and I gotta get some a bow. We're going to put a bow here, but for right now, let me just touch it up with the white. Thank you, Miss Kathy. Thank you. I'm just kind of I'm gonna touch this up for now since till I get my bow put on. I'm just painting over. Hey y'all, you know when things you just kind of go with it, make it work. Okay. I fixed our little boo-boo a little bit. At least I can get a bow on it. Hello, Miss Tammy. Okay. Kind of. Let's see if I got any bow. No, y'all, my ribbon's all over there. So we're gonna put a bow on it. But for now, like I said, I kind of fixed it up there a little bit. But here is our little Snuggle Bunny that we did tonight. All I did was take the egg from Dollar Tree, okay, and I painted it, and just painted it white, and then I took my Magnolia stencil and did the plaid. Now you can take, if you've got scrapbook paper, I just didn't have any scrapbook paper, any plaid to do that, but you could use scrapbook paper or any kind of other paper and put down there instead. I just happened to have my Magnolia stencil and did the stencil. And then this is just this is a 5-inch round, and those are the little bunny feet from Dollar Tree that comes in the pack, and our little fuzz ball, and then this is our Snuggle Bunny stencil from Magnolia also. So here's our little cute little our project that we did. And like I said, I'm gonna add a bow on it, and for our little Easter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I thought he was cute. I saw it was on Pinterest. It's another chalk lady that did something different, but she did the little bunny thing. And like I said, I found it on Pinterest. So if you, like I said, it's a lady on Pinterest. I don't remember her name, but I did find the inspiration from Pinterest. So just so you know. So I hope you guys have had, well, thank you, Miss Anna. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, I think he's cute. And, like I said, if you don't have, remember what I tell you, use what you got. Okay. If you didn't have the stencil, just use some scrapbook paper. You could write, you don't have to have a stencil to write this. You can get some letters, put whatever lettering you could put, shake your bunny butt. Or anything, anything on there. Like I said, from, use what's in your stash. Don't go out and buy nothing. And like I said, these are those little bunny feet. And I'm sure, like I said, if you want these bunny feet, I know I've got some extra. Let me know. I'll send you some bunny feet if you can't find them. So thank you, Miss Darlene. Thank you, Miss Janet. I appreciate you guys. So I hope you had a good time tonight and enjoyed our little craft. Like I said, I had my little boo-boo, but that's okay. We'll put a bow, and a bow fixes everything. So I hope you guys had a fantastic night. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I know it's supposed to rain down here in the south this weekend, so it looks like it's going to be a weekend indoors for us, at least on Saturday. So, but I hope you have a fantastic weekend and get some rest and enjoy some rest this weekend. And y'all have a fantastic rest of your week. Thank you, Miss Janet. I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. So we'll see you guys later. Thank you for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Bye.